Alright, skip the classes, let's get straight to the exam. I studied for it for like probably close to 6 hours, and I had a pretty good sense of like all but 2 questions, which like just really messed me up. I got both of the questions wrong on the exam, despite being rather confident actually. I missed like whether one of the systems was positive or negative, and that added or excluded 2 extra answers, and I assumed that it would be the one that is both, and so it would have the extra 2 answers, which was wrong. And then whatever question 7, I don't even know. But the one that really bugged me was question 1, the easiest question on the entire exam. Because I've done all the practices, and I get in there and I do it, and it's a version that I've never seen before. So, cosine and sine are really annoying in the fact that if the function inside of cosine is negative, it does not matter. If it's negative in sine, it does matter a lot. And for the first time, I had to deal with one that was just one integer that included a negative sign, or a negative function of sine. And so I did all this extra math to try to make sure that I was using the right positive or negative on the final equation. And I get down, and I look at the last 2 questions, or the last 2 possible answers. One of them is positive, one of them is negative. And it all depends on whether I put the negative in the right spot, or if there was a second one from doing the equation backwards, which you have to do because it's plus instead of minus. And somehow, on basically a 50-50 shot where I was pretty confident that the 2 negatives would cancel out, they just didn't. Apparently, I'm allowed to write down stuff, and I'll take my scratch paper out afterwards, so I was able to review that. But that means that I missed pretty harshly on things that should have been possible. I was really hoping to be done today, so I could actually take care of things I need to take care of tomorrow. Well, now I also have to take care of this exam again, except now it's going to be worthless because I didn't make it by the due date. Tomorrow, I have a whole bunch of just random chores I need to get done, like actually fixing my bike so it isn't a mess. I need to deal with the giant box of cards that's now sitting on our desk because of all the sorting, because I was hoping to take care of that tomorrow, but that's probably not going to happen just because of the terrible displacement of time. And despite talking to my manager about it and reaching out with a bunch of other of the employees, I could not take Thursday off. And I talked about that yesterday even. I shouldn't have taken it in the first place, but I wasn't paying attention. And so not even a full day, it was a few hours later, because I got asked about it the night before. And it just couldn't happen. So now I have to also work tomorrow. I am very frustrated. Tomorrow morning, I am probably going to get up as early as I can, go to the study center as soon as it opens, study there, make sure that those 3 questions that really threw me off, I know them perfectly, the rest of them. And then, that moves more than I thought it would. Then I'm going to try to take the exam again, and hopefully it only takes me 45 minutes, so that I can also then go to work. And after work, maybe I can take care of something else that I actually need to today. Because the scheduling for Friday is horrendous, and if I somehow mess up Thursday, I have to be able to take the exam Friday morning, or I just can't take it at all. Because everything closes early on Friday, by a significant amount. I'm not sure who decided that I could take the exam any number of times, only once per day, but I really despise that system. I could even accept the fact that you had to get 9 out of 10 on all the exams. The fact that even though I can take it any number of times, I can only take it once a day is the most frustrating part of the entire trigonometry stuff. Oh yeah, I also have an exam on Monday from biology, which I actually need to study for quite a bit, so it doesn't end up like the chemistry one. I'm gonna try to take care of it, but that means trying to get as much done in as short of time as possible tonight, so I can be up as early as possible tomorrow in order to take care of everything. And I will see if that can actually pan out. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good night.